If you enjoy living in fantasy more than reality, that's called maladaptive daydreaming.
So, maladaptive daydreaming and limerence. Let's talk about it. Coming to understand that you have been doing this for years is totally wild. And I remember the realizations that I had when I started to understand that as a result of my neurodivergence and trauma and things, that that's what I had been doing. Mind absolutely blown. I was able to look back at a lot of memories when I would describe people to other people, and they would always have this sort of strange kind of look like, I'm not seeing what you see, but if you like it, I love it. And now I look back and I kind of cringe at those moments because I understand that I was looking at a lot of people from a lens of their potential and a lens of seeing their highest self and running with that instead of looking right at what was in front of me and being more practical and based in reality. So, has that ever happened to you? Did you realize that you were maladaptive daydreaming or you lived in a state of limerence with people, especially in like friendships and relationships? I really believe that EMDR and tapping helped me come into my body and really understand and process what was going on for me with dynamics with certain people. As we participate in somatic healing, we get really, really in touch with ourselves, especially with our gut that is often screaming at us to notice things, to pick up on things. And a lot of times, especially if you come from a background of trauma, you simply have learned to gaslight yourself, you know? So if this is something that you do, I don't want you to really beat yourself up too much about it. Your brain and all of your systems have been in survival mode and are just trying to feel loved and safe and whatnot. And a lot of times we're just running on autopilot from childhood or our teenage years or from that moment that those traumatic moments began. And a lot is going to start coming up for you if you start to explore this and take a good hard look at the people that you have in your life and process things with a professional. A lot's going to come up and you may have the urge to berate yourself or be cruel to yourself and be like, what the heck were you thinking? You know, I have moments like that quite a bit. And the thing I've learned is to just give myself grace, forgive myself. You know, we often extend love and forgiveness to people who, I wouldn't say don't deserve it, but haven't proven to us that they're willing to make changes in their lives in order to improve the dynamic that they have. And yet we don't extend any grace to our own selves. So that love and that care that you give to others, it's time perhaps to go into hermit mode and pour all of that into yourself. Give that to yourself. How would you respond to a close friend or someone you love very much? And take that wording and turn it inward, okay? Your mind's about to be blown if you're starting to explore this, but you'll be fine. You need you. You need to take good care of you right now. So give yourself some extra loving care, some extra grace. You're going to be okay.